trying to get some better lighting up in here. I don't know. Okay. So we're just going to work with it. I'm going to jump straight into it. If you want more details about this reading and why we're having this reading, I invite you to check out the video that's right before this one. They both have same titles, but they have different thumbnails, okay? Because I just don't want to go over everything all over again. So this is a collective reading. If this is for you, my readings are timeless, past, present, or future. All zodiac signs. Try not to be stuck on signs because we all have a mixed chart, and some of us are going to find out we're not even who we think we are. That's another video. Okay. Also, we shift through the elements, so we may show up as different things through readings based on the moment. Okay. Also, likewise with gender. Be fluid with that. We all hold masculine and feminine energy, and sometimes we are operating primarily in one or the other, whether that's in a karmic nature or a more sovereign, benevolent nature. Okay, it's up to us to know what's our story. Viewer discretion is advised. This is not in lieu of professional guidance of any sort. Also, be practical and grounded. It's your life. Okay, this applies how it applies. If it doesn't apply, I've heard readers say, then let it fly. If it ain't, at the end of the day. So this is a karmics that are teachers, but are they teachers or tyrants? And the premise has come out that they're tyrants. They're terrorists. Okay? Whoever they are. Again, if this does not apply, just like if somebody were to have a video right now talking about somebody is cheating on somebody or somebody stole something from somebody, if I stumble across that video and I hear it, I don't care if they come out like mine, the zodiac sign is mine, same gender as me. I don't feel no kind of way because I know that I'm not out here stealing from nobody. Because I know I'm not stalking somebody. I know. So if I stumble across something like that, that don't bother me. Because that's not my life. That's not my story. That's not what I'm doing every day. I'm not sitting here plotting on nobody. So if I hear a reader talking about that, I'm like, okay, I ain't even, that part of me. You see that? Anywho, let's get into it. Okay, I wanted to. Yeah, this is not helping, guys. My apologies. Let me see. Let's see if I can. Nope. I'm sorry. I'm moving I have several cameras. If you're wondering, like, what is she doing? So this is like a detachable one. And so I'm trying to figure out, y'all see, it's like, what are you doing, bitch? Get it together. No, we don't want that. See, no. Anyhow, let's get into it. So we know that these particular karmics in this reading, this collective, past, present, future, whenever you click on this video, these are tyrants. They're tyrants, okay? They're terrorists. So they could be The kind of teacher, they may be any kind of a teacher. This could be a school, like a traditional school teacher. This could be a spiritual teacher. This could be a religious teacher. They are a teacher of some sort. Okay, this could be a teacher in terms of maybe in the company that they work for. They may be, you know what I'm saying, hired as a teacher trainer, which is another form of teacher. Okay. So don't be limited to that. If this is your reading and you feel like you've dealt with that, somebody you're thinking about, okay, just as the viewer, okay, these are possibly karmics that have been in your life. These are people could have been in secret competition with you, collective, because you may be a teacher. Likewise, in any of the given arena I just said, okay, and they could be the ones that have been in secret competition with you this whole time, unbeknownst to you. Okay, thinking that they're better because they have maybe more viewers, followers, or subscribers. Thinking that they possibly stole, by the way. But and what I mean by that is it's hijacked. It's shenanigans behind it. Okay, that's what I mean by that. Okay. Or because they think they look better. People have fascinating reasons for feeling like they're superior to you when you ain't even competing with them to begin with, but they're competing with you. Okay, so let's get into it. They're tyrants. So how do they lead their people? Let's see. How do these tyrants? How do they lead their people? In other words, those that they're teaching, whether it's their mentees, whatever capacity. Let's get their archetypal energy. Addict, addiction, compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. Okay. So they don't lead with integrity. It's coming out straight away. An addict. They compromise integrity and honesty and allow addictive patterns. They have an addictive pattern to have authority over their inner guidance. So they don't go by their inner guidance. They're just addicted to control and power. Okay. Collective, you could have worked through your own issues to ascend into the light attribute, which says it's helped you to recognize and confront addictive behavior. So you could have learned how to look at your own ways and patterns and start to address that and make some changes in how you deal with your teaching. Okay. Like, am I being a little too pushy? Like, you could have really worked through those things. They may be addicted to power and control. And because of that, they compromise integrity and honesty in their leadership. Okay. They could also expect their people to compromise integrity and honesty if, they could be addicted to making people. Wow. Okay. What's their leadership style? These karmic energies are being classified as terrorists or tyrants, whoever it applies to. How do they lead? And I knew it was gonna come out. I had the Adonis I saw at the bottom of the deck, and it came out, and it's in reverse, so which means it's the shadow. So they could possibly be acting like they're of the light, but they are of the shadow. And they possibly try to keep people in this energy. So it says here, pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. So essentially, they could act like they've overcome something and they haven't. They can act like they're pure, but they're not. They could hide the fact that they lead with whatever serves them to the detriment of themselves, to the detriment of others. Okay. Collective, you inspire creative energy to embrace the good in life. You celebrate the beauty in yourself. Okay. They're a fake rescuer. So this could be a communal narcissist. It says, assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps rescued one needy. This is their leadership style. Okay. So they could be communal narcissists. They could, not care about the detriment of, those that they're teaching. They encourage people to do shit that could hurt them and their family. Okay, as long as you get a new bitch. Okay, because there's pleasure. As long as you get your, if I can get something out of it, I'm gonna push you to do things that may very well hurt you because it's at the detriment of others. Okay. So we have Adonis and rescuer in the shadow aspects. Okay. And addict is surfacing again. And then we have the monk and nun. Remember, I told you they pretend like they're pure. They act like they're pure. It says negative judgment of the physical world, excess piety. These could also be people that are extreme, or they play like that because their secret life would reveal something different. Okay. It says selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. Okay, you guys are in the light attribute of that. You don't hate the physical world. You don't hate sensuality. You're not trying to pretend it. So we got extremists here. Okay. Samaritan. It says exacting appreciation and recognition for the help they offer. Again, so this is a big time communal narcissist energy. So they feel like people owe them like their blood and their DNA and their firstborn. You know what I'm saying? If they provide you with some assistance, some knowledge. Yeah. Okay. So let's see some things that they could be undergoing right now. Okay. They could be hiding this. They could have projected these things onto the collective. But these tyrants, these terrorists here that don't care about, they'll do anything for pleasure and encourage their followers the same at the expense of everybody but them. So they're currently receiving these karmic teachers. They're currently undergoing some ramification. They could very well be trying to keep under wraps or trying to, get ahead of it or damage control, but they are definitely experiencing some stuff in the physical, okay? So what's happening to these karmic leaders? Clarifying the Adonis, some karmic retribution that they're experiencing that they don't want to experience, that they could be trying to hide. Ooh, prejudice, 21. They was trying to hide that they were doing things out of a prejudice. Okay, which is why they didn't care about the detriment it took on maybe you collectively, your children, or even that of their cult or their coven or their group. Okay, this is why they were able to keep pushing them to cause endings for you. They could be hiding that they themselves are going through an ending because there was a prejudice and people are starting to want to investigate to get to the truth and the bottom of some things about some of these people. Okay, rescuer. The shadow aspect of the rescuer, what are they? Some of the consequences, anger. They have anger issues. Yeah, it's coming out that these, they're not going to get a new beginning. They're angry about it. These are people who could have felt like they did something for you. And even though they didn't treat you properly or something to that effect. They expected to keep you in a needy position so that they can continue to benefit. Okay, so rescuer, communal narcissist, ooh, magician energy with the one. What are they experiencing as ramification? People are angry with them, possibly. Criminal enterprise, yeah, 24. A whole enterprise. They're losing protection from an enterprise, but a whole enterprise. This was a whole criminal enterprise involved. Yeah, the prosperity for money, what all these people were doing for money. Yeah, redemption, judgment. They're under judgment. They are under judgment. Okay. Yeah, 2120. Libertines and renegades. Yeah. They're under some kind of judgment. On the floor, it has spiritual communication and ignorance. Yeah, 53. Yeah, ignorance. They took advantage of people's ignorance. They acted out of ignorance. Okay, clarifying the monk and the nun. I have delay. Yeah, so they're experiencing delays for causing delays. Okay, they're feeling disempowered right now, but this is what they did to possibly you collective or some people. They like to cause delays for people out of their criticism and judgment here, negative judgment of the physical world. Divine power is coming in the reverse. Yeah, they want to disempower you because of whatever weird beliefs here. They can be experiencing some stuff within their own family. This has something to do with home, houses. Yeah, because these people were delaying, was a part of delaying things for the people they teach in some cases. And collective, if this is regarding you as a teacher that they're competing with, then they had their followers doing this. Okay. Yeah, they had their followers doing it. Anger. Yeah, they angry. Yeah, family conflicts. They conflict. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because they were attacking someone that is devoted to source or your oversoul, single-minded dedication, light attribute. Somebody that was innocent. And they got their whole cult, their whole family, their whole people to misjudge the situation. Okay, and they encourage their followers to do that. And so some of their followers are upset because it was based on lies. It was based on their greed. It was based on communal narcissism here. It was based on being a tyrant and a terrorist. So they're angry right now because they're experiencing some kind of family conflicts and some delays. But the delays is due to their behavior and what they've been doing to the innocent and how they lead as a teacher. They're basically raising up an army and a cult of people who are going to be behaving sociopathically. And they have to pay for that. Because, as a teacher and a leader, it says in the book that many of them claim to know and read. Okay, not everybody should teach. That's what it says. I believe it's about a perfection. I believe that it has nothing to do with being perfect. I believe that if you're not a teacher that is prepared to be an example, then maybe you shouldn't. If you're not a teacher who is not prepared to be proper exampleship, maybe you shouldn't. Which means you hold yourself accountable, which means you have a sense of groundedness and balance and allowing autonomy to those that you're leading, which means that you have a responsibility to give them proper information as a teacher versus giving them the information that you want to give them, how you want to give it to them in order to instigate them doing stuff that they really shouldn't do. If you are a teacher, and too much, much is given, much is required, all of those things, then you should understand that they're responsible for doing what they did if they have their own mind to think. But as the teacher, you encourage this. You misled your sheep, or whatever you want to call it. You misled them into thinking that they were doing some kind of special cause for somebody who was guilty of something that they were not guilty of. So that's misleading. Ciao, boom. Okay, dude.
I wasn't eating your bread, I was eating my own bread. That's why I was eating that.
Okay.
So the bread, right?
I am. Okay, so now let's see what's happening from the tarot perspective. Okay, why are people upset right now? These karmic teachers. Let's clarify, why are they upset right now as some kind of consequence that they're experiencing with anger and family conflicts? The Hermit, because they're upset because collective, you may be insightful. Okay, you become enlightened, or other people are being enlightened, or ghosted energy. This could be they're mad because somebody is ghosting them, and it could be a Queen of Cups. They could also be going through the dark night of the soul. They could be being forced into that because they keep doing shit. They keep doing it. Yeah. Yeah. I told you. It ain't fun times to party. Now this shit going in reverse, bitch. We got Knight of Cups in reverse. This is cut off communication. Okay, so what they're going through, they're upset because people are cutting off communication, not wanting to fuck with them, not wanting to hang out with them, not wanting to turn up with them, not wanting to, talk. Yeah, the Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, because of this shit. Yeah, they could be mad about this insurance or whatever this shit is. What are they angry? Oh, it's a delay to this, getting this money. Yeah, they're upset about this new beginning. Why are they angry? Family conflicts delay with the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Nine of Cups is coming reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. King of Plastics. Oh, look at him on his duff. This could be a King of Pentacles that's got their arms crossed. Or it could be a woman that's upset about that a King of Pentacles maybe not wanting to talk to him. Ace of Flames. Show me who's mad here. Show me, clarifying the King of Pentacles, who's mad, who's upset that they're not going to be getting here whatever they thought that they were gonna be getting energy. I have a King of Swords. So this could be a King of Swords that is upset. So we have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that may be upset. This could be a corrupt official. Page of Swords, yeah. Stalking and shit. They're very immature. So it's like this is an immature person here. The King of Swords. And with him being behind a podium, this could definitely be some kind of like official that some kind of politician or some kind of leader, businessman, or official here. Two of Flames, yeah, because of the choices they made. Yeah, people are making yeah. 5, 6, 7, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. This was poor investments. Him and his wife. This could be a man and his wife. Queen of Daggers, King of Daggers, are upset because this was poor investments. They're about to be losing, yeah, maybe money with this King of Pentacles here. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so they're experiencing some money issues here. This could also be to do with the past, somebody that you grew up with or somebody you fucked with here, a lover. They could be getting a message that somebody, yeah, what's happening to them as consequences here? Seven of Pentacles. This was poor investments. Yeah. Ten of Swords. This was dumb. They're getting a message that we're not going to be following lady around. We're not, because we dying and this shit, motherfucker. Motherfuckers is dying. Motherfuckers is getting diseases, bitch. Motherfuckers is, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going to keep following this lady around, motherfucker. We finna tell. We ain't going to be keep like we lunatics and shit. Yeah. Following this lady. It's like, what the fuck? We look weird, motherfucker. We look weird in this bitch. Page of Pentacles. What's the message? Because they're angry. Yeah. Four of Cups. Yeah, this has been rejected. This opportunity is done for. Okay. Because this is it. Yep, death is in the reverse. It's going in reverse. This is going in reverse. Them trying to secretly kill you is over. Nigga, this shit is going to their ass. It's going to them and they motherfuckers. This Two of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Trying to use young hoes and shit with dreams of being a dream of being famous. Yo. They could be upset because they feel like it was poor investments investing in this young buck over here that was supposed to guarantee your death. Your death or, yeah, young buck. Yeah, that was supposed to be able to, look at that, the two-faced energy. Ooh-wee. They could feel betrayed. What's happening? Three of Plastics. Yeah. Why are they angry? These karmic teachers, where the King of Swords is. Okay. Oh, okay. Give me who the karmic teacher is. Okay. This King of Swords is the one that's upset right now because something ain't going the way they wanted to go. Give me the energy of who the karmic teacher or leader is. Who are they? The karmic leader and teacher. We have the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. This is a karmic, no doubt. It's a karmic. This could be somebody that's a gossip. Over here with this phone tree shit. Why is the wheel in the reverse? The wheel is no longer in their favor. This is the person they paid to cause the misfortune, possibly. But who is the karmic? Is the karmic teacher with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? Who are they? Reveal who they are in the reading. We have a Five of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody that doesn't have remorse. This is somebody who's possibly a bully. They could have, they were paid to put you in some kind of depression and misfortune. But this is somebody who may very well be going through some kind of a mental health niggle right now. Somebody's Two of Cups. Yeah, somebody's past lover. Look, this is somebody's past lover. Look how overbearing she looks. She's a bully. You gonna love me kind of energy. Like, look how he's kind of like, he's like overtaken by her. He don't look like he's enjoying himself. He looked like he may even be a little scared. But she seemed like dominating. So this could be a feminine with brown hair, red hair. We do have all color hairs and all cultures here. So this could be a group. The karmic leaders could be a group of women, or it could be one that leads a group of women to do shit. A high priestess. Yeah, there it is. She's a high priestess. Some of you, she could be a blonde. Hmm. She could drive a sports car. I just a sports car. And Ace of Cups is in the reverse. This is somebody who don't love themselves, but this is somebody who was definitely paid to poison y'all and paid to do like breakup spells and you know, possibly do shit to your children. Got a lot of water here. Could be a water sign. Who is the karmic leader? So they don't have self-love, but you know, they're unloving and could have been paid to cause endings, no doubt. Who is the karmic? Oh, we have we have an emperor now. It could be a man that lead a bunch of women. Okay, because we have an emperor coming out, which is Aries. This could be somebody who worked for the government. You see the flag over there? They could have connections to somebody with the government, police. Because I'm saying that because of the flag and, but we have the Queen of Flames. Okay, so that could be connected to a Queen of Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. This could be the karmic leader, or Page of Pentacles over here. And that's the person that's upset. This could be someone else, the authority figure involved, and a Queen of Flames. Mm-hmm. This was poor investments. Had ill will and hidden dishonor towards you all collective and many others. This is how they lead. This is what they leadership encompasses. Go take shit from other people, from people who barely don't have nothing as it is. Go interfere with their fruit, their investments. Go be a bully. Go abuse your position up in office. Yeah, they're feeling betrayed right now with the Ten of Swords. It could be a Queen of betrayed them, because why are they upset? Why are they upset about this? Why is the Emperor, King of Swords? Why are they upset? Why are they upset? Why are they upset? The Fool, Ace of Swords, because people see the truth about them. 5, 6, 7, 8. They see the truth about what they've been doing. There could be two people that are upset because of the truth about what they've been doing, what they were working on. That there's truth and clarity about what they were doing too. Yeah, they're upset because somebody exposed what they were doing to hurt you, following you around in a car, attacking you and your children and shit, hurling knives at you, planning your betrayal at night, following you around, possibly, yeah. Yeah, the Chariot, they could be upset because your ancestors are coming for them. You know what I'm saying? They could also be upset because something about their vehicle is coming up, the secrets about how they got a new car. or they could be upset because I got the high priestess in the car. Shit. Look at Temperance. Yeah. Let's see what. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, they being, or they're just being seen as somebody negative, and that would take from somebody just so they can say they got a car and shit, bitch. Like, damn, you want it for some. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, people are holding back. That's why they're upset. They're power hungry. You know what I'm saying? They feel like it's a delay in getting a new car. It's, because some of them are mad for different reasons. The King of Swords is mad because they feel like this has been poor investments of what their whole plan was. The teacher is mad because the shit that they want is being held back. And they're upset because they feel like their good news is being held back, but news. The Tower in the reverse. They're barely hanging on here. They could have celebrated too soon. Was walking around doing the Toyota and shit, bitch. Y'all know how it go. We be like, It's like, yeah, you kind of shouldn't have did that though, because you should have held off on that. Should have waited. Should have been tempered. That's the problem. Worrying about stunting. Should have been tempered. Should have let it simmer and play out and wait till some shit solidify. They could be that collective because you're even, you're getting your spark back. You're getting, good news in spite of everything. They can't ruin you the way they want. These people are we want the towers, bitch. Newsflash, humiliation rituals, extra, read all about it. In the reverse, like holding on, you have a healthy foundation. And maybe this is not what collective, maybe they don't understand that. Yeah, you have a lot of false starts and new beginnings, and people have stolen and did all sorts of things. But the reason why it's not getting to the bottom of it is because you do have a healthy foundation that you're building on. You are what you are. They may not like it, but it's the truth. You're innocent from what you're being accused of. You know what I'm saying? And you are what you are. And that's a part of why there's this other seemingly otherworldly intervention and support and or other energies because it's truth. They can delay this, take away that, but it's a reason. It's the flame is yours. This is the essence of you, and you are who you are, and you get that intervention and that support since you're young. Possibly because people have been doing shit to you since you was young. Okay, you crazy motherfucker. Yeah, they upset because they can't end you for a sword reverse, and you're being held in high honor. Look, if they mad, 6 of Wands. Look, and this could be the attention whore that feels, I am a white. Or they could be, like I said, they could be mad. I'm being silly because of the depiction here. They could be upset because you're still being held in high honor, or they want to win at all costs, and they're pissed. They're pissed about it. It's like, I'm a white woman. Look at me. Ten of Cups. Oh. Knight of Flames. You're going towards your happiness. Maybe you're manifesting somebody who love you. And maybe, this depiction, you don't see any kids. You have like a whole family. And so maybe this is like you all are older. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're clearing out all of the excess. Ten of Cups usually have a whole slew of people. But in this, it's like, no, me and you, baby. Ten of Cups. Me and you. We're clearing the air here. We're going to clear out all this shit. Here we finna to go forward in life, bitch, with the Knight of Flames. And yeah. Look at their playbook. this shit. It's coming out what they were doing to cause people to misjudge you. That they were planning on this shit. This was a plan. If the emperor is high vibrational, then it's to do with a distorted emperor or some shit like that. Something is coming out. Yeah. People could be having fights and shit. Three of Swords. Yeah, they're heartbroken now. They're feeling heartbroken. Three of Swords. They're feeling heartbroken. These leaders, these teachers, and their benefactors. Okay. Let me hurry up. Okay, so what are they? Okay, in terms of the leaders and targeting like the collective and secret competition and or, you know, for insurance money, whatever, gifts, inheritances, offers, whatever. Okay. What is it that why do these people have a problem with the collective? That's really what I like. What's the deal here? Okay. The true shit. Like they're for real. What is their problem with the collective that they could be in secret competition for and or hired somebody to do something to? Okay, what is the problem? What is it about the collective here? Y'all won't fight with them or something like that? Because I have Mars actions. It says, or you don't want them. Interesting. Leadership, potency, willpower. Oh, you won't submit to their authority. This is an art. For some of you, it could have some. You have some golden gloves here, boxing gloves. For some of you, this could have to do with a boxer. They could be mad that a boxer won't submit to their authority. It could be a boxer that's mad that you won't submit to their authority. With the lipstick here, this could be a toxic feminine. That's a bully. Okay, a femme fatale. Sagittarius, the Voyager. So they are upset because what? Oh, they don't like you being happy-go-lucky. They can't get you. Oh, they want control over your life. They want you to not be happy-go-lucky and independent. Or somebody lost control over someone that was happy-go-lucky, and they could be upset at you. Sagittarius, the Voyager, they're stuck. They could blame you for something. The fifth house, your passion. You're passionate about something. Okay. It says performance, entertainment, creativity. Listen, costume, play, love affairs. You could have supposed a love affair. Passion, pleasure, parties, children, humor, romance. Maybe you know how to have fun. Maybe they feel like you messed up their parade. Okay, you may be honorable feminine because it has Venusian energy here with love, beauty, romance, charm. Okay, they may feel like that was theirs or something. Man. Fifth house. Fifth house, this could also be to do with communications, right? Communication, speaking, fifth chakra, which is the throat. Okay. Cause some kind of change. Your passion created some kind of a change in a lot of lives. And that is the problem that these people have. They feel like you messed up their otherwise, perfect machine. Okay. conjunction here with empowerment. Yeah, you're empowered. Their problem is you're empowered and you possibly are assisting other people. It says strengthens, joins forces, activates, intensifies, authorize, allies. Okay. You've won some allies here. You're empowered. Your passion has empowered other people. You're crafty, your skills, crystals, essential oils. Yeah, it's gotten some people to go on a journey like my own shit. Health, well-being, service, rituals, organization, purification. Okay, this is what they use the crystals, bitch, and shit, your oils and shit. Empowerment, yeah. Craft, assets. These could be people that were stealing from you, and they feel like you empowered other people to, Lord have mercy. Perception, listen, there it is. I have the second and third. I have second, third, fifth, and sixth house on the board here. So perception of what's important. Perception, you have a different view of what's important in life, and you could have very well inspired many, and they feel like that's a problem because, yeah, as soon as I said that, challenge, there it is. That's a problem to keeping things in their little needy, tidy box, sandbox controls. Tension, motivates, frustrates, demands, struggles, hurts, works out, reconciles. Yeah. Pisces is coming into the reverse, child. It could be a Pisces that has a problem with this. The mystic, a toxic mystic. This could have been that you expose them for being distorted. Okay. Somebody's mother figure, sibling, baby mama, or something, just a toxic feminine energy, but you're in this Venusian. Okay. People might love you, love from afar, it caused them to see the holes in them. Okay. Boom. I think that's it. So let's get some final messages here. Okay. They're tyrants. They're terrorists, albeit secret. What's the outcome for these terrorists and tyrants in this particular reading? What's the outcome as this year comes to a close? Wherever they are on the globe, down last moment, 11:59 p.m., whatever standard time in the universe, December 31st, 2025. What's some kind of outcome that would be manifested there for these leaders, these karmic teachers? Ace of Pentacles, something with an ace. Under judgment, King of Swords is in reverse. What's going to happen with this? What's the consequence with this Ace of Pentacles? What's the kind of consequence? Somebody may end up making an offer in order to get themselves out of something by the end of this year because of what's going to play out. I did not say to get themselves out of something. Ace of Pentacles, the World. Did not say to get themselves out of something. So somebody is going to make an offer, going to take a deal by the time this year comes to an end in order to save themselves from total failure here. Hanged Man. They're going to make an offer. Somebody's going to end up making some kind of deal. The journalist, 4 of Wands. They're going to keep doing the same shit. So somebody's going to make a deal in order to get themselves into calmer waters. It might be a Queen of Cups in reverse, or somebody make an offer and expose the Queen of Cups in the reverse by the end of the year in order to get themselves out of the situation. Yep. They're going to make the deal and spill on someone else. Oof. And they're going to be like, they misjudged the situation. Others of you, people are going to keep doing the same shit and they're not going to understand. Like, it's not going to go the way they think. Yep. Knight of Swords. It's not going to go the way they think. Chariot in the reverse. So they're going to be angry that they're going to make an offer. The offer may be rejected. Okay. They may say, hey, boom, Ace of Pentacles. Offer is going to be rejected. Nah, Six of Swords in the reverse. Judgment is in the reverse. No, this is not going to be a good thing. This is not in their favor. Knight of Swords, so they're going to be angry. The Chariot in reverse, some people are going to have a repossession of vehicles. They're going to lose forward movement. Why are they going to be angry with the Knight of Swords in the end? I just saw the Emperor with his fists. So this could be legal issue. The gavel is going to be dropped hard on them. Okay, why are they going to be angry with the Knight of Swords? Why is that going to be their outcome? Oh, because they're going to be put at a crossroads. What they hid, what they tried to confuse people for, they're going to be angry. Six of Pentacles, the success. Four of Swords is in the reverse. There's not going to be any truth. Tower in the reverse. They're going to be angry because the judicial system is going to balance something out for you. Your ancestors, whatever they took from you, maybe they're going to feel like they're breadcrumbed or they're losing their success. They're not going to be able to sit up and take shit and get pampered and benefit and hold on because the judicial system is coming through, or balance is going to be restored with justice. Yeah, they're not going to be able to be cruel to you and your children anymore with their little voodoo dolls and being a fucking terrorist. Because that's what the fuck these people are, terrorists. They're tyrants and terrorists. Yeah, they're going to be sad. Ace of Cups in the reverse, rejected. This is rejected. Oof. What's this Ace of Cups in the reverse? Yeah, they're not going to, they about to lose money. Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse. And whatever they've been doing is not going to work. They may lose. Yeah, the spell work. Magician in the reverse. Yeah, it's not going to work, or it may backfire. It may backfire onto, that's good gravy. Why are they going to be upset? Four of Pentacles, people going to hold back wish fulfillment. I have power, happiness is in the reverse. Their happiness is being held back. Queen of Wands is in the reverse. Loss of confidence, loss of job, loss of all the things. Okay, Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody with low self-esteem. They could be a femme fatale. All their shit's not going to be able to work. Oof. The outcome, Queen of Wands in reverse. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Ace of Cups reverse. Ace of Wands reverse. This is, oh shit. Somebody may end up sick. They may not be able to heal and recover. They're not going to get a new beginning. Somebody not going to fuck with them anymore. Dark night of the soul and exposed. The hermit in the reverse. This is going to all come out. These secrets. Look at the high priestess. They're going to try to hide and not be able to. The moon in the reverse. Ooh, good gravy. High priestess is here. Yeah. About what their plans were. Yeah. So it's good. Somebody is willing and going to try to make a deal. Somebody's deal is going to be rejected. They're going to be mad about it. Somebody's going to try to make another offer, a dirty offer. That's going to be rejected. They're going to be mad about it. Yeah, and justice system. So yeah, the Seven of Swords, because they keep sneaking. They keep trying to be sneaky and steal shit in secret and doing shit on the judicial system and all of that, or their connections with the judicial system. I told you. And the Emperor, there's a gavel in this depiction. So they're, because secretly they don't know what's happening. This is hidden from them. But there could be people in the judicial system who's going to get privy to it or going to decide, yeah, to go on ahead and spread the news. Eight of Wands. In the end, this is going to happen about everything that they were doing, this whole shit. The Ace of Swords. Yep, the reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. They lied about lovers. They lied about partnerships. They lied about sex with people. They lied about all of it. How they got vehicles. They lied about you. Yeah. Okay. And this is going to also reveal that these people are tyrants and terrorists. That they are people that are teachers. And they teach their people, their followers, to lack integrity. This is what they do. They lie to people to instigate, to get people to do shit. This is the type of leaders they are. And this is all coming out. And by the time this year comes to a close, some serious ramifications. They keep trying to manipulate the judicial system. They keep doing spells and or using their connections to those in the judicial system, whether that's police, lawyers, judges, clerks, government officials. Okay. So that's that. Let's close it out with encouragement for the collective here. You know, you're a teacher in the light attribute. You're not perfect, but you're not a tyrant and you're not a terrorist. You make mistakes, but you're not a tyrant and you're not a terrorist. You're not always correct about everything, but your heart is sincere, right? And you don't go into things knowing that you're incorrect and still pushing it. You have full cognitive awareness that the information you're providing is not truth as it pertains to other people, any serious things that could, negatively impact people's lives here. Okay. So encouragement, a visual encouragement for the collective. I just looked at the thing that says, sis, you are every bit of fierce. Okay, my eyes was drawn there. And dream big and dream often. So maybe your dreams are about to be realized. Move your body a little bit more. You're being encouraged to continue your unique ways of moving your body, to move energy. Encouraging images. Yeah, look at stretch, yoga. You have a reason to celebrate here. Okay. Uh-oh. Shit, you doing the Toyota jump, bitch, you want to play and shit. You want to do the tree pose, bitch. Maybe you're guided to do the tree pose. Encouraging. Okay, maybe something that's going to happen during the winter, because that's a summer picture. Move your body. Be mindful. Maybe you're getting some friendships, or be mindful who you connect to. Keep that in mind. But maybe you're manifesting, healthy friendships, partnerships. Maybe you're gonna meet somebody at the gym. Laugh a little bit more. Maybe you're gonna have a good laugh. I just saw somebody playing with a dog. Actually, you can know that you can. Yes, you can. They don't want you there. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Meditation. Yes, you can. Some earphones. We already know what stalkers, one of their main assignments of getting their daily Walmart gift card. We already know what that is. With this coins, you finna get some money, 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 money. And guess what? Good things come your way. You won't have to sell your soul. Don't let money change like they did. Huh? Almighty dollar. It change for money. Don't you do it. Okay? Don't you do it. You let money's coming your way, but you didn't have to your bloodline. You didn't have to put somebody's disabled kid on some kind of altar, bitch. Oh, you get some good things come my way. Woo. You didn't have to compromise your humanity. Mm. Mm. Doing shit to churn and shit, weird motherfuckers. Yeah, maybe you're about to learn something to study here. Okay. Lemonade, ginger. Maybe, you may find out something about poison. Whatever's been poisoning you and your children. And you get free, your freedom, you're free. Because maybe some of y'all are just tired of it, People really, for lack of better words, metaphorically, energetically, symbolically, like by this coercive control. You're free. Yeah, you won. Did I say you won? Look at this. You won. You won. You won. You won. This is it. This is it. You don't care. You're cutting your losses. Okay? You're cutting your losses. You won. Because this is a card checkmate. This is it. This is it. And you finna meditate. This is it. You finna knock down this major player here. This is getting to the head. Whatever old boy is here, you finna whip that ass right there. Okay. And bye niggas. It's over. Yeah, you finna stretch. You finna stretch. You finna stretch. Like, it's over. I'm out. I'm out. Follow me at your own risk, because your eyebrows is gonna get lit on fire. Be brave and bold. Yes, be brave. Okay, it's on, bitch. It's on. It's on. It's on. You're about to be given a bright idea. I'm telling you. This is brilliant for some of you. Look at you're gonna doing to cause you unrest. But guess what? It's like this exposure and this unrest. This is brilliant. This is kind of a bright idea. This is called alchemy. This is called you using what your enemy does to you and somehow making it bow and be your bitch. This is exactly what's going to happen. Their abuse on you and your children, which we wouldn't wish on nobody, because you have a lifetime of recovery for you and your children from this psychological bullshit, this attempt at your life, this spell work, this harassment, this theft. Okay, this using you as cattle, bitch. You and your children. Yeah, this is a bright idea. Yeah, I know they're doing rituals. I really don't care. It's kind of futile. Yeah, they're doing this is every day. It's futile at this point. You have a bright idea about this. There's something being birthed within an egg. Okay, people were getting golden eggs off of you, creating this misery, if you will, but you're using it. They don't know. It's a matter of time. They don't know. They don't know. Because the time they done stole from you, baby, ooh, and your children, so they can get gold and shit, you're going to keep laughing. It's medicine through all this. I told you it's a matter of time. This is it. This is it. This is it. Ooh. You got a bright idea. Look at you thinking. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. It's coming. Again, this is masculine and feminine energy. Y'all, you're thinking about it. You're like, I'm fixing to do some shit, bitch. I'm fixing to make this. Ah. Yeah, I'm rewarded for doing what I love. The rewards that people stole from you that they did not want you to have, oh, they don't have a clue yet. It's okay. They didn't want you to make money from doing what you love. Good things are coming your way. You're an influencer. Influence, yeah. And they were fake influencers. They were tyrants. Tyrants and terrorists. They're up at it right now, the tyrants up there. The terrorists. To their own demise. But look. Talk to your local dealer today to schedule a demo. There could be some, okay, because you deserve that, okay, in a good way. People stealing your shit. Yeah, they little gravy train is supposed to turn into the shit train, bitch. Their gravy train is going to turn into the diarrhea train. It's about to turn to the uncontrollable, unstoppable diarrhea and vomiting. Because they shouldn't have been trying to feast on what don't belong. Okay, that's the penalty. They finna get spiritual poison.